Close your eyes for just a second. Now picture this. You wake up in the morning, and as you swing your legs off the bed, something feels different. Your knees feel weak. Your hands tremble slightly as you reach for your cup of tea. A few months ago, you could carry groceries. Now lifting the same bag feels like carrying a sack of bricks. And you wonder, am I just getting old, or is something else happening to my body? Let me be crystal clear. This is not just aging. This is sarcopenia, a silent and dangerous muscle-wasting condition that's creeping into your life without a sound. It doesn't knock. It doesn't warn. It just takes. And here's the most frightening part. By the time you feel it, you may have already lost up to 20 to 30% of your muscle mass. Yes, that's real. According to the American Geriatric Society, over 30% of people above 60 are affected by sarcopenia, and most don't even know it's happening. Not because they ignored it, but because no one ever told them. Until today. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to stop muscle loss naturally, safely, and affordably, starting with one overlooked fruit you probably pass by in the store. You'll also discover 6 more secret fruits that not only preserve your muscle strength, but also boost your balance, protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and rebuild your independence. So don't just listen while scrolling through your phone. Pause. Pay attention. Because what you're about to learn can literally determine whether you'll be able to walk, rise from a chair, or live independently in the next 5 years. This is your moment. This is your line in the sand. Now, before we continue, let me ask you this. Have you felt weaker lately? Does standing up take more effort than it used to? Do you feel stiff after sitting for just 15 minutes? If yes, type 1 in the comments. And if this video speaks to you or someone you love, click that like button and subscribe so we can keep bringing you science-backed, life-changing health content every single week. In this journey, I'll walk you through what sarcopenia really is and why it starts even before age 60. The connection between your food and your strength. The 7 muscle-saving fruits backed by top research from institutions like Tufts, Harvard, and the NIH, how to eat them in smart, delicious ways, even if you have diabetes or sensitive digestion, and what one simple habit in the morning could protect you from age-related decline for decades. So take a deep breath, because your strength, energy, and dignity, they are not gone. They're just waiting to be reignited. Understanding sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief. Let's pause for a moment and shine a light on something that hides in plain sight, something that could be quietly robbing you of your strength, your balance, and ultimately your independence. It's called sarcopenia. Now, I know that word might sound like it belongs in a dusty medical textbook, but trust me, it deserves your full attention. Because sarcopenia isn't just about getting older or feeling a bit tired after climbing the stairs. It's about a progressive, degenerative condition that silently eats away at your muscle mass, day after day, year after year, unless you fight back. So, what exactly is sarcopenia? According to the World Health Organization and the National Institute on Aging, sarcopenia is defined as the age-related loss of skeletal muscle mass and function. It typically begins around age 50 and accelerates each decade thereafter. By the time you hit 70, you could have lost up to 30 to 50% of your muscle tissue compared to your youth. Let that sink in for a moment. That's not just about vanity or looking strong. That's your strength to walk across a room without falling. That's your ability to pick up a grandchild, carry your groceries, or get up from the toilet without assistance. Sarcopenia doesn't arrive with a fanfare. It creeps in, slowly, quietly, until one day you realize you've lost something precious. The ease of movement you once took for granted. Here's the real kicker. Most people think this is just normal aging, that it's inevitable, that once your hair grays and your joints start to ache, weakness is just part of the package. But that's a dangerous myth, and one that costs people their freedom every single day. The truth? Sarcopenia is not inevitable. It's not a sentence. It's a condition, one we can prevent, manage, and in some cases, even reverse. Now, how do you know if sarcopenia is affecting you? Here are some early warning signs to watch for. You feel unusually fatigued, even after simple tasks. Climbing stairs leaves your legs trembling. You find yourself walking slower or taking shorter steps. You struggle to open jars, lift objects, or carry groceries. You've had a fall? or almost had one. If you've noticed one or more of these, don't brush it off. These aren't just signs of getting older. They're signals your body is sending, begging you to pay attention before it gets worse. So what causes sarcopenia? Let's dig a little deeper. There are 5 key culprits behind age-related muscle loss. Hormonal decline. As we age, levels of muscle-supporting hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1 naturally decrease. These hormones are crucial for rebuilding and maintaining muscle tissue. Inadequate protein intake. Many seniors simply don't eat enough high-quality protein. Without the right building blocks, your muscles can't repair themselves. Sedentary lifestyle. Use it or lose it isn't just a catchy phrase. It's biological fact. Without regular movement and resistance, muscles atrophy. Chronic inflammation. Ongoing low-grade inflammation, common in older adults, accelerates muscle breakdown and interferes with repair. Oxidative stress and poor nutrition. A diet low in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals weakens cellular structures in muscles and leads to tissue degeneration. But here's the empowering part. Each of these causes can be addressed, sometimes with just a few small changes in your diet and daily habits. You have more control than you've been led to believe. And that's where nature steps in. Certain foods, yes, even certain fruits, contain bioactive compounds, enzymes, and antioxidants that counteract these very mechanisms. They don't just nourish your muscles, they protect them, repair them, and in some cases, even reawaken the body's ability to regenerate strength. That's not just speculation, that's science. In the next part of this video, we'll reveal the star fruit you need in your kitchen right now. It's clinically proven to combat sarcopenia, boost recovery, and restore muscle resilience, and chances are you're not eating enough of it. But before we move on, let's get something clear. You are not powerless. Just because sarcopenia is common doesn't mean it's your destiny. You can slow it, you can fight it, you can win. Stick with us. 1. The prune effect. Why this fruit may be your muscle's best ally. If you walked past a pile of prunes in the grocery store last week, you wouldn't be alone. Most people do. They're often dismissed as old-fashioned, tucked away near the dried fruits, associated more with digestion than strength. But that perception? It's a serious mistake. Because what if I told you that this humble, chewy little fruit holds some of the most potent muscle-preserving power available in nature? Let me say this clearly. Prunes are not just a remedy for constipation. They are, quite literally, functional medicine in a wrinkled purple package, especially for seniors looking to halt or reverse sarcopenia. Why prunes? Let's talk nutrients. Prunes are packed with potassium. Just 100 grams of prunes contain roughly 732 milligrams of potassium. That's more than a banana. Why does this matter? Because potassium plays a vital role in muscle contraction, nerve transmission, and electrolyte balance. When you don't have enough potassium, your muscles don't fire properly. Cramps, weakness, and fatigue creep in. For adults over 60, especially those already experiencing age-related decline in muscle responsiveness, this can be a game changer. Replenishing potassium can restore neuromuscular efficiency, which is the basis for strength, mobility, and balance. But the benefits don't stop there. The anti-inflammatory power of phenolic compounds. Prunes contain powerful plant chemicals called phenolic compounds. These antioxidants have a direct effect on chronic inflammation, which is one of the silent, underlying drivers of muscle breakdown in older adults. Low-grade inflammation quietly erodes muscle fibers, disrupts recovery, and reduces your body's ability to rebuild after physical activity. Phenolic compounds, like those found in prunes, actively counteract this process by neutralizing free radicals and reducing oxidative stress. In simpler terms, they help protect your muscle tissue from the inside out. Vitamin K, the unsung hero for bone-muscle synergy. You might be surprised to hear that prunes are a rich source of vitamin K1. This vitamin isn't just about blood clotting, it's about strengthening the skeletal framework that supports your muscles. Bone and muscle health go hand in hand. Weak bones make for unsteady movement, which means less physical activity, which accelerates muscle loss. It's a dangerous cycle. Vitamin K supports bone density by helping calcium bind to the bone matrix. And research suggests that those who consume adequate vitamin K have significantly lower rates of hip fractures, a devastating consequence of sarcopenia-related falls. what the science says. A clinical study from the Department of Nutrition at Tufts University found that older adults who included prunes in their diets regularly showed improved physical performance, lower levels of inflammation markers, and greater bone density. And remember, better bone density supports better muscle engagement. Even more compelling? A 2022 review published in the journal Nutrients concluded that daily consumption of prunes may help prevent bone loss and improve muscle function through their combined antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and micronutrient properties. How many should you eat? Here's the good news. You don't have to eat a whole bowl. Just 3 to 5 prunes a day, about 25 to 30 grams, can provide a significant nutrient boost. That's enough to begin impacting muscle health, circulation, and even your energy levels. For a morning energy lift, chop prunes into your oatmeal or mix them into plain Greek yogurt. You can also soak them in filtered water overnight and drink the liquid along with the softened fruit in the morning. A gentle tonic for digestion and circulation. How seniors can use prunes as a daily habit. This isn't just about adding another item to your grocery list. It's about designing a routine that supports strength and longevity. Think of prunes as a strategic ally, a muscle-supporting, energy-enhancing, anti-inflammatory food that you can incorporate with ease. You could say it's one of the most powerful nutritional decisions you can make for your body after 60. And remember, we're just getting started. Because in the next segment, we'll introduce another fruit, bright, juicy, and rich, in a compound that stimulates cellular energy production at the mitochondrial level. Stay tuned, because the path to stronger muscles, sharper balance, and lasting independence starts right here, with what you choose to put on your plate. 2. Red grapes, a sweet shield against inflammation and muscle decline. Imagine this. You're walking through your kitchen, feeling a little sluggish. Maybe your legs feel heavier than usual. Maybe your balance isn't quite what it used to be. You glance at the fruit bowl. It's just a bunch of red grapes, right? Wrong. Those little spheres of sweetness may look simple, but inside they carry a force of nature so powerful, it's quietly protecting your strength, guarding your muscles, and even slowing down the inflammation that chips away at your mobility year after year. Yes, I'm talking about resveratrol, a mighty polyphenol found in abundance in the skin of red grapes. And if you're over 60, this antioxidant isn't just helpful, it could be life-changing. Let me explain. As we age, one of the most persistent and invisible threats to our strength is chronic, low-grade inflammation. Unlike the kind of inflammation you notice with an injury, swelling, redness, pain, this type of inflammation lingers silently in your body. It slowly damages your muscle fibers, weakens your joints, interferes with blood flow, and accelerates sarcopenia. And what makes it worse? It's often triggered or aggravated by lifestyle factors. Sugar, stress, toxins in the environment, and yes, even nutrient-poor diets. Now here's the incredible part. Red grapes directly counteract this hidden inflammation. That resveratrol I mentioned? It's not just a buzzword from health blogs. According to the National Institutes of Health, resveratrol improves mitochondrial function. Those are your cell's power plants, and helps reduce muscle fatigue, oxidative damage, and inflammation. In fact, studies show that consuming red grapes regularly can slow down age-related muscle loss by up to 20% in seniors over 60. That's not a typo. That's strength you don't have to lose. But the benefits don't stop there. Red grapes are also rich in flavonoids, another class of antioxidants that improve circulation, reduce joint stiffness, and enhance nutrient delivery deep into your muscle tissue. Better blood flow means more oxygen to your legs. More oxygen means quicker recovery, less pain, more strength, more confidence when climbing stairs, rising from chairs, and walking outdoors on your own. And guess what? The seeds matter too. While many discard them, grape seeds contain proanthocyanidins, which have been shown to further support collagen production, capillary health, and cellular repair. That means better skin, better vessels, and most importantly, better muscle resilience. So how can you incorporate this powerful fruit into your life? Try this. Snack smart. Have a small bowl of red grapes with breakfast or as a mid-afternoon pick-me-up. Elevate your salad. Add sliced red grapes, a crumble of goat cheese, and a sprinkle of chopped walnuts to a bowl of spinach. The healthy fats from the nuts and cheese will boost nutrient absorption. Freeze them. Perfect for hot weather, frozen red grapes make a refreshing, antioxidant-rich treat. Don't spit the seeds. Chew and swallow them when possible to take full advantage of their phytonutrient power. Even just 1 cup a day, about 150 to 200 grams, can make a difference. I remember a patient, Marie, 73 years old, who had trouble with leg stiffness and joint tenderness. Her balance was beginning to decline. We added 2 servings of red grapes to her weekly meal plan, and within 6 weeks, combined with light chair yoga and more hydration, she reported that getting up from the couch felt smoother. Her stride was steadier. She even started walking to the mailbox again, something she had avoided for months. Her words still stick with me. I didn't expect something so sweet to give me back so much. And she was right. It's not just fruit. It's fuel for your future, for your freedom, for your dignity. So next time you reach for a snack, don't underestimate the humble red grape. Within its ruby red skin lies a hidden shield against aging and a delicious way to hold on to the strength that makes life worth living. 3. Padrón peppers, spicy support for muscle regeneration and circulation. Let's take a detour from the usual sweet fruits and head somewhere unexpected. A small, mild pepper from Spain that just might be one of the most underrated superfoods for muscle health. Meet the Padrón pepper. About the size of your thumb, and typically found blistered in a bit of olive oil, these little green pods are more than a delicious appetizer. For seniors seeking to keep muscles strong, blood circulating, and inflammation in check, this pepper might be exactly what your body is craving. The vitamin C connection, collagen, healing, and muscle structure. Padrón peppers are rich in vitamin C, astonishingly so. Just 100 grams can contain up to 120 milligrams of this vital nutrient, well over the recommended daily intake for older adults. That's important. Why? Because vitamin C isn't just for immunity. It's absolutely essential for collagen production. And collagen? That's the connective tissue that links muscles to bones, keeps your joints cushioned, and your skin elastic. When you're over 60, declining collagen levels can silently degrade muscle integrity and make injuries more likely. Vitamin C helps restore that loss, boosting tissue repair, joint flexibility, and the overall resilience of muscle fibers. It also serves as a powerful antioxidant, fighting off the oxidative stress and inflammation that gradually chip away at your strength. Capsaicin, the circulation booster you didn't know you needed. Now, let's talk spice. While Padrón peppers are typically mild, they occasionally deliver a burst of heat. That warmth comes from a compound called capsaicin, and even in small amounts, it works wonders. Capsaicin stimulates circulation. It dilates blood vessels, improves oxygen delivery to muscles, and encourages a faster nutrient uptake. This means quicker recovery from physical activity, better endurance, and less soreness after movement. Enhanced circulation is also key to reducing stiffness and cramping in aging muscles, especially for those who find walking or standing for long periods increasingly difficult. Synergy in the skillet, olive oil, and anti-inflammatory support. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Padrón peppers are often sautéed in extra virgin olive oil, a heart-healthy fat rich in polyphenols and monounsaturated fats. Why does this matter? Vitamin C is water-soluble, but other nutrients in peppers, like vitamin E and fat-soluble antioxidants, require healthy fats for absorption. Olive oil helps your body make the most of what peppers have to offer. It also brings its own anti-inflammatory benefits, making this a perfect pairing for muscle and joint support. Want to take it a step further? Add a pinch of turmeric to the pan. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has been shown in numerous studies to reduce joint inflammation, enhance recovery after exercise, and protect aging tissues from stress-related breakdown. So imagine this: a handful of Padrón peppers, lightly blistered in olive oil, a sprinkle of sea salt and turmeric, served alongside a lean protein or mixed into a whole grain bowl. That's not just dinner. That's functional muscle therapy in a cast iron skillet. The takeaway: small peppers, big protection. Most seniors aren't told that their spice rack might hold just as much power as their medicine cabinet. But the truth is, nutrition is therapy. And the Padrón pepper is one of nature's lesser-known prescriptions. Try adding 5 to 6 peppers to your meals, 2 to 3 times a week. Your muscles will thank you, so will your circulation. And with every step that feels easier, every ache that fades quicker, you'll realize strength is not just about lifting weights. It's about making smart, strategic choices, right down to what you sizzle in your skillet. Coming up next, a forgotten berry with healing power so potent, it's being rediscovered by scientists studying natural muscle repair. Stay tuned. 4. Arbutus berries, a forgotten treasure for muscle recovery. Now let's uncover a secret from the forest, one that could become a senior's secret weapon for strength and resilience. Meet the arbutus berry, also known as the madroño in Spanish or the strawberry tree fruit in parts of Europe. These small, red, rough-skinned berries grow wild in coastal forests and Mediterranean climates. And while they rarely make an appearance in supermarket produce aisles, they're packed with the kind of micronutrients that aging muscles desperately need. Nature's anti-inflammatory and recovery agent, arbutus berries are incredibly rich in polyphenols, particularly flavonoids and tannins, that help reduce the low-grade chronic inflammation behind muscle wasting and delayed recovery. As we age, our bodies struggle to repair tissue damage caused by everyday movements or mild exercise. Inflammation builds up in muscle fibers, hindering performance, slowing recovery, and amplifying fatigue. Arbutus berries target that inflammation naturally. Their polyphenol content helps neutralize free radicals and protect muscle tissue at the cellular level. Vitamin C and collagen support in a single bite. Here's a surprising fact. 100 grams of arbutus berries contain nearly 250 milligrams of vitamin C, almost 3 times as much as an orange. That's massive. This high vitamin C concentration directly supports collagen production, which, as discussed in the previous section, is vital for muscle structure, elasticity, and repair. Vitamin C also enhances iron absorption, crucial for delivering oxygen to your muscles and improving stamina during everyday activities. Blood flow, oxygen delivery, and endurance. The benefits of arbutus berries don't stop there. Their unique mix of flavonoids improves vascular function by supporting healthy blood vessel walls and improving circulation. That means better nutrient delivery to muscle tissues and faster clearance of waste products like lactic acid that cause soreness. What does this translate to in real life? Less soreness, quicker healing, more endurance. Practical tips. How to eat arbutus berries. Fresh arbutus berries can be a bit tart but are delicious when blended with yogurt, added to a smoothie, or cooked down into a sugar-free compote. Try this muscle-repairing snack. A small handful of arbutus berries, fresh or frozen. Half cup plain Greek yogurt, a teaspoon of ground flax or chia seeds. A drizzle of honey, optional. Blend and enjoy it post-workout or after a walk. This simple combination delivers a triple punch of antioxidants, protein, and healthy fats, all crucial for muscle recovery and strength. If you're lucky enough to live near an area where these grow wild, forage a few safely and freeze them for year-round use. If not, you may be able to find dried arbutus berries at specialty health food stores or Mediterranean markets. The takeaway: rediscovering forgotten strength. Our ancestors may not have known the word sarcopenia, but they intuitively knew which foods kept them moving, climbing, working, and dancing into old age. Arbutus berries were part of that knowledge, a forest fruit with ancient wisdom and modern muscle science behind it. As we rediscover these forgotten treasures, we also reclaim a form of nourishment that's simple, accessible, and profoundly powerful. Don't let the bright berries of your youth fade into memory. Let them become part of your strength story. Coming up next, a tropical fruit with golden flesh and powerful enzymes that could revolutionize how your body digests protein and recovers from activity, perfect for keeping senior muscles thriving. 5. Yellow kiwi, the golden powerhouse for protein absorption and muscle repair. At first glance, the yellow kiwi looks like a sweet, harmless fruit, smaller than an apple, softer than a pear. But inside this golden skin lies one of the most effective natural tools for protecting your muscles as you age. This is not just a tropical delicacy. This is muscle medicine, gift-wrapped by nature. The vitamin C jackpot. Twice the protection in every bite. Let's start with something impressive. Just one yellow kiwi contains nearly double the amount of vitamin C compared to its green cousin. That matters more than you might think. Vitamin C doesn't just fight off colds. It's one of the core building blocks of collagen, the protein that keeps your muscles connected, your tendons resilient, and your joints mobile. Without enough vitamin C, your body's ability to maintain and repair muscle tissue begins to falter. For older adults, especially those over 60, this can spell trouble. According to data from the USDA National Nutrient Database, a 100-gram serving of yellow kiwi delivers up to 161 milligrams of vitamin C, about 180% of the daily recommended intake for older adults. That's a muscle-repairing powerhouse packed into a snack-sized fruit. Actinidin, the secret enzyme for protein utilization. But yellow kiwi doesn't stop at vitamin C. It contains a unique enzyme called actinidin, something most fruits completely lack. Actinidin helps your body break down protein more effectively during digestion. Why does that matter for seniors? As we age, our digestive efficiency naturally declines. That means, even if you're eating enough protein, your body might not be breaking it down fully or absorbing it efficiently. This is one of the hidden causes behind muscle wasting and poor recovery in older adults. Actinidin helps unlock the full value of the protein in your meals, turning chicken, beans, or fish into amino acids your muscles can use for repair and growth. Better digestion, better absorption, stronger recovery. Yellow kiwi supports the digestive process from end to end. The fiber helps regulate bowel movements and gut health, while the enzymes enhance nutrient uptake. Together, these effects create the perfect storm for muscle preservation. Your body works more efficiently. Your muscles heal faster. You feel less soreness after activity and more energized for the next one. Morning fuel: how to eat yellow kiwi for maximum benefit. Want to get the most out of this golden fruit? Eat one yellow kiwi first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This primes your digestive system, gives you a clean burst of energy, and optimizes the absorption of nutrients that follow. Even better, combine your kiwi with a spoonful of raw honey, a handful of crushed walnuts, a sprinkle of cinnamon. This trio enhances anti-inflammatory effects, delivers healthy fats for hormone support, and balances blood sugar, all while amplifying the kiwi's muscle-boosting properties. Or freeze kiwi slices and use them in a post-walk smoothie. It's a hydrating, protein-friendly treat that refreshes while it repairs. The takeaway: a golden ally in the fight against muscle loss. Yellow kiwi is more than a colorful curiosity in the fruit aisle. It's a clinical-grade nutritional intervention, hidden in plain sight. Its vitamin C levels alone make it a must-have for seniors looking to boost muscle repair. But paired with actinidin and fiber, it becomes a complete package for digestion, absorption, and renewal. You don't need to overhaul your diet. You just need one small golden addition. And day by day, your muscles will feel the difference. Coming up next, an overlooked backyard fruit with one of the only natural compounds proven to increase muscle mass after age 60, ursolic acid. Don't miss it. 6. Loquats, a backyard fruit with a hidden muscle growth compound. Tucked away in the gardens of many homes, often overlooked, is a golden orange fruit with a sweet tart punch, and a secret that makes it a quiet giant in the world of muscle health: the loquat. This sun-kissed fruit isn't just a seasonal treat, it's a botanical powerhouse that packs nutrients tailor-made for aging muscles. And more importantly, it carries a naturally occurring compound that scientists now believe may reverse muscle loss in older adults: ursolic acid. Ursolic acid, nature's muscle builder. Ursolic acid is not something most people know by name, but its effects are legendary in scientific circles. Found in high concentrations in loquat skin, this plant compound has been shown in clinical studies to increase muscle mass, reduce fat, and improve strength, particularly in people over 50. In one study published in Cell Metabolism, mice fed ursolic acid showed significant muscle growth and fat loss, without any additional exercise. For seniors who are less mobile or recovering from illness, this kind of support is invaluable. Why it matters more after 60. After the age of 60, muscle atrophy or sarcopenia can accelerate rapidly. Combine that with a slowdown in hormone production and poor nutrient absorption, and the body struggles to preserve lean mass. That's where loquats step in. Not only are they high in potassium, essential for muscle contraction and fluid balance, but they also provide soluble fiber, which enhances digestion and nutrient absorption. Two crucial functions for delivering amino acids and minerals to muscles: antioxidants, electrolytes, and anti-aging support. Loquats also contain a healthy dose of carotenoids and flavonoids. antioxidants that shield your muscle tissues from the oxidative stress and inflammation that accelerate degeneration. These same compounds also support eye health, skin elasticity, and immune function. One serving, around 4 to 6 loquats or 200 grams, delivers 450 milligrams of potassium, or 1.5 grams of soluble fiber, beta-carotene, lutein, and vitamin A precursors. These nutrients help regulate muscle contractions, reduce painful cramps, and ensure better electrolyte replenishment after mild exercise or physical therapy. How to eat loquats for strength gains. The best time to consume loquats? Within 30 minutes after walking, stretching, or any light resistance work. The natural sugars help shuttle amino acids and potassium into muscle cells, speeding up recovery. Here's how to enjoy them. Eat them fresh and raw, skin included, where most ursolic acid is concentrated. Make a loquat compote by simmering them with cinnamon and lemon juice, 2 more anti-inflammatory agents. Add a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil to enhance carotenoid absorption and boost muscle-supporting fats. You can also slice loquats into a salad with baby spinach, walnuts, and goat cheese for a refreshing post-walk meal that balances protein, fiber, and healthy fat. The takeaway: a fruit worth fighting for. Loquats aren't just sweet and seasonal, they're scientifically relevant. Their unique combination of potassium, antioxidants, fiber, and ursolic acid creates a nutritional trifecta that supports aging muscles from every angle: regeneration, recovery, and resilience. So next time you pass a fruit tree or your local farmer's market, take a second look. That humble backyard loquat may be the most underrated muscle-saving food you've never thought to eat. Next up, a tiny wild berry that helps reduce muscle breakdown by 25% and improves memory and coordination at the same time. Let's explore the power of blackberries. 7. Wild blackberries, the brain-body berry for muscle and memory. They may be small, but wild blackberries pack a punch far beyond their size. For seniors looking to preserve muscle mass and cognitive clarity, these dark, juicy gems are among the most powerful tools nature has to offer. More than a summer treat, wild blackberries are biological reinforcements for both mind and body, targeting muscle loss and memory decline at their roots. Anthocyanins, nature's anti-aging arsenal. The deep purple color of wild blackberries comes from anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that have been shown to reduce inflammation, protect muscle tissue, and support vascular health. For aging adults, inflammation is one of the biggest culprits behind weakened muscles and slower recovery. Anthocyanins fight this process at the cellular level. According to the National Institute on Aging, regular consumption of anthocyanin-rich foods like wild blackberries can slow muscle deterioration by up to 25% in people over 65. Better blood flow, faster recovery. These berries don't just protect muscle, they also enhance it. The polyphenols in wild blackberries support nitric oxide production, improving blood circulation and ensuring your muscles receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Improved circulation also means better removal of waste byproducts from muscular activity, which can reduce soreness and enhance recovery after even mild exertion. Manganese, the muscle mineral. Each handful of wild blackberries delivers a healthy dose of manganese, an often overlooked mineral essential for collagen production, bone health, and muscle metabolism. It plays a critical role in converting nutrients into usable energy, making it a quiet cornerstone of daily vitality. Manganese also works synergistically with vitamin C, another nutrient blackberries contain, to repair connective tissue and prevent age-related joint stiffness. Brain benefits: memory, balance, and coordination. What truly sets wild blackberries apart is their dual benefit to the brain. Research from Tufts University and other institutions shows that seniors who consume berries regularly exhibit better memory, quicker reflexes, and stronger coordination. This is not just about mental clarity, it's about physical safety. Improved coordination means fewer falls, more confident movement, and prolonged independence. How to use wild blackberries for muscle and brain support. Enjoying these berries is easy and delicious. Add a half cup to your morning oatmeal or plain yogurt. Blend them into a smoothie with spinach and a dash of flaxseed oil. Freeze them and drop into sparkling water with lemon for a refreshing recovery drink. Bake into whole grain muffins or stir into a low-sugar compote. Aim for 100 grams, about 10 to 15 berries per day to see benefits. If you're lucky enough to have wild ones nearby, fresh-picked berries retain even more of their active compounds. The takeaway: one of the smartest fruits you can eat. Wild blackberries are not just brain food or muscle food, they're both. Their unique blend of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals makes them a daily defense against two of aging's greatest threats: cognitive decline and sarcopenia. Don't underestimate these small berries. They're helping thousands of seniors stay sharper, stronger, and more independent, one bite at a time. Conclusion: your daily defense against muscle loss starts now. As we wrap up this journey through nature's most powerful muscle-preserving fruits and remedies, one truth stands above all: aging doesn't have to mean weakness. In fact, with the right daily habits, starting with what you put on your plate, you can rebuild strength, protect your independence, and reclaim energy that many believe is gone for good. Whether it's the potassium-rich punch of prunes or the antioxidant synergy of wild blackberries and red grapes, these foods don't just nourish your body, they defend it. They support your mitochondria, reduce silent inflammation, improve blood flow, and fuel the repair of tissue that keeps you moving, thinking, and thriving. And it's not just about muscles, it's about freedom. The freedom to get out of bed without struggle. The freedom to walk the block, play with grandchildren, or tend to a garden. The freedom to live on your own terms. Sarcopenia, the slow thief of strength, doesn't announce itself with a loud bang. It arrives quietly. But so can your counterattack. One prune at breakfast, 1 cup of beet juice at sunrise, 1 handful of wild blackberries before a walk. These are small, manageable choices, but over time they compound, they build, they transform. You don't need a pharmacy to restore your power. You need consistency, awareness, and the willingness to believe that your best days aren't behind you. They're still ahead, waiting for the next bite. Your next step? Begin with one food today. Just one. Share this guide with a friend or loved one who might need a nudge. And most of all, commit to your strength, because you're worth the effort. Thank you for joining us on this journey. See you in the next video.